Have you ever wondered what gave muscle cars such a cult following? Or just how they came to be? If you do, then join us as we uncover the fascinating story of these powerful machines that redefined speed and style on the open road.
Camaro, fiery new creation from Chevrolet.
Pontiac GTO.
Mustang. Move into the cool world.
Just no resisting it. 1969 Dodge Charger.
It's the hottest number on the highway.
It's the 88.
The Oldsmobile 88.
1971 Roadrunner. Coming through with totally new stuff.
The origin of the muscle car is rooted in the early influences and predecessors of automotive history, particularly in the post-World War II era. And even before the term muscle car was coined, several developments set the stage for these high-performance vehicles. The foundation for muscle cars was laid in the 1920s and 1930s, during the Prohibition era. Bootleggers and moonshiners needed fast cars to outrun law enforcement while transporting illegal alcohol. These individuals began modifying their vehicles to increase speed and handling, inadvertently creating some of the earliest examples of performance-enhanced cars. This period saw the development of techniques and modifications that would later influence the muscle car phenomenon. By the 1940s, as the Prohibition era ended, the culture of modifying cars for speed and performance had taken root. Former bootleggers turned their attention to organised racing, bringing their high-performance vehicles to drag strips. This burgeoning car culture caught the attention of manufacturers, who began to see the potential for producing factory-built high-performance cars. The true birth of the muscle car is often credited to the introduction of the Oldsmobile Rocket 88 in 1949.
Five is new, futuramic styling too. Yes, the going's great in an 88. It's a driver's dream come true.
Well, Mel Torme is certainly sold on the Rocket 88.
Thrill to the power of the rocket engine, the smoothness of Oldsmobile's new Hydromatic, the smartness of Futuramic design. Why don't you drive the 88 at your Oldsmobile dealers?
This vehicle is considered the first muscle car due to its combination of a lightweight body and a powerful V8 engine. The Rocket 88 was built on the chassis of the Oldsmobile 76, but featured a new high-compression overhead valve V8 engine, which was a significant innovation at the time. The Rocket 88's engine produced 135 horsepower, which was a substantial amount for that era. This combination of a powerful engine in a relatively small and light car created a vehicle that was not only fast but also affordable. It appealed to a younger demographic looking for performance and style without breaking the bank. The success of the Rocket 88 set the stage for other manufacturers to enter the high-performance market. It demonstrated that there was a significant demand for cars that offered both speed and power, leading to increased competition among American car manufacturers. The introduction of the V8 engine was a pivotal moment in automotive history and a critical factor in the development of muscle cars. The V8 engine, with its 8 cylinders arranged in a V configuration, allowed for greater power output and smoother performance compared to the more common inline-4 and inline-6 engines of the time. The high-compression overhead valve (OHV) V8 engine used in the Rocket 88 was a revolutionary design that increased efficiency and power. The success of this engine encouraged other manufacturers to develop their own V8 engines, leading to a surge in high-performance vehicles. Throughout the 1950s, V8 engines became increasingly common in American cars. Manufacturers like Ford, Chevrolet, and Chrysler began producing their own versions of the V8, each aiming to outdo the others in terms of power and performance. This period saw the introduction of several iconic engines, such as the Chrysler Hemi V8, which became legendary for its power and performance. The availability of powerful V8 engines made it possible for manufacturers to produce cars that were fast and capable of impressive acceleration and top speeds. This era set the stage for the muscle car boom of the 1960s and 1970s, where the combination of a powerful V8 engine and a lightweight, stylish body became the standard formula for success. The term supercar emerged in the early 1960s to describe high-performance, street-legal vehicles, encompassing both European sports cars and American muscle cars. However, it wasn't long before the term became associated predominantly with the American powerhouses. While the exact origin of the term muscle car is still debated, it became widely recognized in the mid-1960s. Some attribute its creation to John Z. DeLorean, Pontiac's general manager at the time, while others believe auto journalists and enthusiasts popularized the term to describe the new wave of high-performance American cars. The 1960s and 1970s are often celebrated as the golden age of muscle cars. During this era, American car manufacturers produced some of the most iconic and powerful vehicles that have ever graced the roads. The competition between manufacturers led to the creation of several key models that became legends in the automotive world. The Pontiac GTO, launched in 1964, is often credited with sparking the muscle car craze. Originally an option package for the Pontiac Tempest, it quickly developed its own distinct identity. The GTO featured a 389 cubic inch V8 engine that produced 325 horsepower. This powerful engine and a relatively lightweight body made the GTO a performance powerhouse. The GTO's success was partly due to clever marketing by Pontiac, which positioned it as a performance car for the everyday driver. Its affordability and high performance made it an instant hit, and it set the stage for other manufacturers to develop their own muscle cars. The Ford Mustang, also introduced in 1964, was another pivotal model in the muscle car era. Although technically a pony car due to its smaller size and sporty design, the Mustang played a crucial role in the muscle car movement. The Mustang's success was driven by its versatility and wide range of options, including powerful V8 engines that gave it impressive performance. Chevrolet soon entered the muscle car fray with the introduction of the Camaro in 1967. The Camaro was designed to compete directly with the Ford Mustang and offered a range of powerful engine options, including the legendary 396 cubic inch V8. The Camaro's performance and sleek design made it a formidable competitor in the muscle car market. The Camaro was available in various trims, from the base model to the high-performance Z28 and SS versions, which catered to different market segments. Its success further intensified the competition among American car manufacturers to produce the fastest and most powerful muscle cars. Dodge also made significant contributions to the muscle car era, with models like the Challenger and Charger. The Dodge Charger, introduced in 1966, was known for its distinctive fastback design and powerful engine options, including the 426 Hemi, which became one of the most iconic engines of the era. The Dodge Challenger, introduced in 1970, was Dodge's answer to the Camaro and Mustang. It offered various engines, from the base 225 cubic inch six-cylinder to the massive 426 Hemi V8. The Challenger's aggressive styling and high performance made it a favourite among muscle car enthusiasts. The golden age of muscle cars abruptly ended in the mid-1970s due to several factors, and one of the primary factors leading to the decline of muscle cars was the 1973 oil crisis.
This is NBC Nightly News, Wednesday, October 17th. Reported by John Chancellor.
The Middle East war produced developments all over the world today. The oil-producing countries of the Arab world decided to use their oil as a political weapon.
The crisis was triggered by an embargo from the Organisation of Arab Petroleum Exporting Countries, OAPEC, which led to a severe shortage of petroleum and skyrocketing fuel prices. Muscle cars, known for their powerful but fuel-inefficient V8 engines, suddenly became impractical for the average consumer. The era of cheap gasoline was over, and the economic feasibility of owning a gas-guzzling muscle car diminished rapidly. In addition to the oil crisis, the early 1970s saw the introduction of stringent emission regulations. The Clean Air Act of 1970 required car manufacturers to reduce the amount of pollutants their vehicles emitted. To comply with these regulations, manufacturers had to make significant engine modifications, often resulting in reduced performance. High-compression engines, which were the hallmark of muscle cars, had to be detuned, leading to lower horsepower and diminished driving excitement. The once powerful and thrilling muscle cars became shadows of their former selves, struggling to meet the new environmental standards. Another significant factor contributing to the decline was the rising insurance cost for high-performance vehicles. Throughout the 1960s, muscle cars were marketed towards young drivers, who often had higher accident rates. As the popularity of these cars grew, so did the number of insurance claims. In response, insurance companies began to increase premiums for muscle cars, making them less affordable for the average buyer. The higher insurance costs further discouraged consumers from purchasing muscle cars, contributing to their decline. The impact of these factors on the automotive industry was profound. Car manufacturers, facing declining sales and increasing production costs, had to shift their focus. The emphasis moved from performance to fuel efficiency and compliance with new emission standards. This shift led to the development of smaller, more fuel-efficient vehicles. The era of the muscle car, characterized by raw power and aggressive styling, gave way to a new era of compact cars and sedans designed for practicality and economy. The oil crisis forced manufacturers to innovate in terms of engine design and fuel economy. For instance, engines became smaller and less powerful, emphasizing achieving better miles per gallon. This was a significant departure from the high-displacement V8 engines that had dominated the muscle car era. The new regulations also pushed manufacturers to invest in new technologies, such as catalytic converters and electronic fuel injection, which would eventually improve overall vehicle performance and efficiency. The decline of muscle cars also had cultural ramifications. These vehicles had become symbols of American freedom and power, often featured in movies, music, and media. As they disappeared from the streets, so did a part of American car culture. Enthusiasts and collectors began to hold on to classic models, preserving the legacy of muscle cars. Car shows and clubs dedicated to muscle cars gained popularity, keeping the spirit alive even as new models ceased production. The decline of the muscle car era in the late 1970s marked the end of a significant chapter in American automotive history. However, some models have managed to survive and evolve, adapting to modern technological advancements and changing consumer preferences. Today, modern muscle cars combine the spirit of their predecessors with contemporary innovations, offering performance and style that continue to captivate car enthusiasts. The surviving models of the muscle car era have undergone significant changes to remain relevant in the modern automotive market. Manufacturers have retained the core characteristics of power and performance while incorporating new technologies and designs to meet contemporary efficiency, safety, and comfort standards. This evolution ensures that these iconic cars appeal to old-school enthusiasts and new generations of drivers. The Ford Mustang is one of the most iconic muscle cars that has successfully bridged the gap from the classic era to the modern age. Debuting in 1964, the Mustang swiftly became the modern symbol of American performance and style. Over the decades, the Mustang has seen numerous redesigns and updates, each iteration bringing new advancements in technology and performance. Modern Mustangs feature powerful engines, ranging from turbocharged 4-cylinders to robust V8s, ensuring a wide range of options for different preferences. The inclusion of advanced technologies like electronic stability control, adaptive cruise control, and infotainment systems has made the Mustang more versatile and user-friendly. Despite these changes, the Mustang has maintained its distinctive design and performance-oriented heritage, making it a favorite among car enthusiasts. Another iconic muscle car that has endured the test of time is the Chevrolet Camaro. First introduced in 1967, The Camaro was designed to compete with the Ford Mustang and quickly established itself as a strong contender in the muscle car market. The modern Camaro continues to uphold its legacy, focusing on performance and innovation. Today's Camaro offers a range of powerful engine options, including the supercharged V8 found in the high-performance ZL1 model. Advanced features such as magnetic ride control, launch control, and performance data recorders cater to driving enthusiasts who demand cutting-edge technology. The Camaro's aggressive styling and track-ready capabilities have ensured its place in the modern muscle car lineup, appealing to those who appreciate performance and aesthetics. Dodge has also kept the muscle car spirit alive with its Challenger and Charger models. The Dodge Challenger and the Dodge Charger have seen revivals in the modern era, bringing a blend of classic muscle car appeal and contemporary performance. The modern Dodge Challenger retains much of its retro design, reminiscent of the classic muscle car era, while offering modern amenities and performance upgrades. Engine options include powerful Hellcat and Demon variants, which boast incredible horsepower figures that exceed 700 horsepower. The Challenger's wide body, aggressive stance, and unmistakable styling make it a standout in the muscle car category. While traditionally a muscle car, the Dodge Charger has evolved into a versatile sedan that combines performance and practicality. However, the high-performance SRT Hellcat version, with its supercharged V8 engine, ensures that the Charger remains a true muscle car at heart, capable of delivering exhilarating speed and performance. The survival and evolution of muscle cars into the modern era demonstrate the enduring appeal of these iconic vehicles. Models like the Ford Mustang, Chevrolet Camaro, Dodge Challenger, and Charger have successfully blended their rich heritage with contemporary innovations, ensuring they remain relevant and exciting. By embracing new technologies and adapting to changing market demands, these modern muscle cars continue to capture the imaginations of car enthusiasts and uphold the legacy of their predecessors.